John Cockerill was a Belgian entrepreneur, born at Haslingden, Lancashire, England. He was brought by his father William Cockerill to Belgium, where he continued the family tradition of building wool processing machinery. He founded an ironworks and a mechanical engineering company, John Cockerill and AMP. Biography. At the age of 12, John Cockerill was brought to Verviers, Belgique by his father William Cockerill, who was successful as a machine builder there. In 1807, aged 17, he and his brother Charles James took over the management of a factory in Liège. His father William retired in 1813, leaving the management of his business to his sons. In September 1813, he married Jean Frédéric Pasteur. The same day her sister Caroline married Charles James Cockerill. After the victory over Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo in 1815, the Prussian Minister of Finance, Peter Buth, invited the Cockerill brothers to set up a woolens factory in Berlin. In 1814, the brothers bought the former palace of the Prince Bishops of Liège at Seraing. The chateau became the plant headquarters and the ground behind it the factory site. It was to become a vertically integrated iron foundry and machine manufacturing factory. William I of the Netherlands was joint owner of the plant. A machine manufacturing plant was added in 1819, and in 1826 a coke-fired blast furnace. By 1840 the plant had 16 steam engines, producing total power 900 horsepower in continual work, and employed 3,000 persons. In 1823 his brother Charles James retired, having been bought out by John in 1822. After the Belgian Revolution of 1830, the new Kingdom of Belgium claimed the property of William I, and in 1835 John Cockerill made himself the sole owner of the works. He also was a founder of the Banque de Belgique in 1835. During John Cockerill's lifetime, the factories produced not only spinning engines and steel, but steam engines. In 1835, Belgium's first steam locomotive La Belge was made. He also had interests in collieries and mines, as well as factories producing cloth, linen and paper. In 1838, military tensions between Belgium and the Netherlands caused a rush on the banks for hard currency. As a result of the crisis, John Cockerill's company became bankrupt, with debts of 26 million francs on assets of 15 million. He traveled to St. Petersburg to make arrangements with Nicholas I of Russia with the hope of raising funds. On his return he contracted typhoid and died in Warsaw on the 19th of June 1840, leaving no heirs. Legacy. On his death he had a reputation as a humanitarian employee and as the founder of the Belgian manufacturing industry. His body was returned to Seraing in 1867 and a memorial was unveiled there in 1871. A statue of him and the industrial workers of Belgium also stands in the Place du Luxembourg in Brussels. His company became the Société pour l'exploitation des établissements John Cockerill and later Société Anonyme Cockerill Agri. The steel-making activities of the firm continued through various mergers, eventually becoming part of Cockerill Samba in 1981. The Cockerill name was retained until a 1998 merger with Usana. Some mechanical engineering activities continued as Cockerill Maintenance and AMP Ingénierie, which was split off as a separate company in the late 20th century.